So this is where I'm at today. I started TikTok Shop in August of 2023, documented my journey, more specifically the first 30 days, and you guys saw me grow from zero, from having no sales, all the way to the first 50, 100, 150, and kind of going for that first 10K on TikTok Shop. But then made the mistake of stopping the documentation. I kind of started doing sit down style videos where I was kind of talking about new updates to TikTok Shop or just talking about business in general. But I realized the essence of what I really enjoyed was documenting TikTok Shop, documenting the e-com journey from someone who's just starting out from zero all the way to reaching a point of growing their shop to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 orders. And I recently hit that milestone, the 5,000 order milestone. I think now I'm at like 5.4 thousand orders. I'll pop up a screenshot somewhere on the screen. But I feel like I've reached a point where I've gotten a little comfortable with it, right? It's easy to get comfortable in e-com because you're selling something and like it sells good consistently. You kind of get the gist of it. You get an understanding of e-com. And it's like you kind of figure out the formula for it. And this is what I'm starting to call right now winning object syndrome. So I'll give you an example. I have this crew neck that I sell on my TikTok shop that I've been selling for the past year. I haven't made any content for it since March, but before then I made probably hundreds of videos. I had affiliates make so many videos, but I haven't promoted it since March. Still to this day, we're in like September now. Every day I sell like 1 to 5 crew necks of that crew neck. It's like my print on demand product. That was like kind of my winning product, right? I sell a bunch of them like daily without even making videos for it. And then I have obviously my other product line, right? But what I realized is I want to do something. I want to build a brand. That's what it comes down to. I want to build a brand. I don't want to just get designs off Etsy and throw them on print on demand clothing items and sell them, because I can do that, right? That's kind of something I've learned now. Like it's kind of easy. It would be easy for me to do. I can go on Etsy. I can find a design for, let me think, like a nurse design or some kind of design that's already pre-made, put it on a shirt, promote it, get a bunch of affiliates to create content for it and get a bunch of sales on it. But still, when you do that kind of thing, it's like that winning product syndrome. It's like you're constantly changing the next winning product. All right, what's the next kind of gimmicky thing or trendy thing I can hop on to make some money? And I don't want to do that, because when I look around, I'll see all these people that have been doing e-com for a long time. They're always talking about winning product this, winning product that. And I think they get when you start out, it's, of course, you want to just make money as well, any way possible, right? You want to get that winning product, make money off of it. But then once you've got the first winning product, you made money off of it, and the second one, you've made money off of it. Why are you going to keep chasing winning products, right? Where you can have periods of time where you go through droughts, you're not really selling anything, and then you find the next winning product and like blows up, you make a whole bunch of money, but then it falls again. And then you have to go chase another winning product, blow it up, it falls again. Right? So my ideology now is like, all right, I'm at a good spot now where I had a winning product that still sells to this day somehow. I've had other products that sold really well after it. I thought, why not actually build a brand now? And I think this has to do with the fact that I feel like I've already built kind of an audience in the community. Like I've gotten the brand account to over 17,000 followers. I go on lives, I interact with the audience, I build up like rapport with the audience. So there's kind of a connection there. I ask them for feedback, they give feedback, they say they want to see certain things. So why not try to build a brand with a loyal community, a loyal base that is always going to get sales? Now in the beginning it's going to be a little difficult as I transition from like kind of designs that are already made and putting them on shirts, or like really basic simple things, to totally unique designs that we've done with like a designer, and new styles that don't really lean on anything. It's kind of like it's really going to put me to the test. It's going to test my marketing and my business skills to actually build this brand, not from nothing, because I kind of already have the community for it, but to get them to buy into this new product or this new style that I haven't shown them before, that doesn't really have any fan base that already exists. Because a piece of advice that I used to give last year is, if you're gonna sell something that already has an existing fan base, which is, I think, still an amazing piece of advice if someone's just starting out. Like for example, if you're just starting out, sell something that for dog lovers that has some sort of like the saying on it that's like gonna touch dog lovers, is gonna touch them deeply and make them buy it. They already love dogs. It's an easy sell. That kind of thing, to kind of selling something that's your own, that people buy because they buy into your brand. They like the idea of your brand, they like the content, they like this piece just because it looks fire and they want to buy it. So that's where I'm at right now. And I thought this is a great place to document this journey, because I always go back and I look at like my first 30-day journey videos and I really enjoy watching them. I think there's so much value in there for people who are just starting out, a ton of value. And so much to learn there. But I think now I have another opportunity to do that at a greater scale. So it's gonna be, this is like almost chapter 2 of my e-com entrepreneurship journey. This is chapter 2. Chapter 1 was when I first started out, 0, nothing. And now we're turning the page and beginning chapter 2, where now you're gonna see me actually try to build a solid and strong brand. And just like I did when I first started out, when I had no orders, no visitors, nothing, I would sit there and say, I know I'm gonna hit 100 orders, I know I'm gonna hit 1,000. I know I'm gonna grow this brand. I know that next year the goal is to do, 500,000. That's my goal, to do 500,000 in revenue for next year. And then I'm not gonna talk about the year after that because that's just too far from that. But the goal for this upcoming year is to do 500K in sales. And I'm gonna go all in on this brand. I'm really gonna try to push it, create better content, do better photo shoots, improve the website, improve the logo. I'm gonna do everything there is to do. It's gonna push me. It's really, really gonna push me hard. It's gonna force me to learn new things where I can't just do the same old videos that I used to do, because in the old videos that I used to do, where I kind of just like product place, the hoodie or the crew neck, it would be an easy sell because people would see it and be like, oh, that's that, like I want to get it. Now it's gonna be a bit more difficult because now it's a brand. So I'm gonna have to improve or learn more about how to work with influencers and affiliates. But I think I'm at a very good place for this. Like, this is that next step up. This is that next leap. I can sit here and continue to chase winning products and make money, and eventually they're gonna keep running out and running out and running out. It's just gonna become not enjoyable, right? I'm gonna make money from the winning product, but I have no brand, I have nothing solid, nothing consistent. I can make 100K in 1 month from some sort of winning product, and then 2 months later it's dead. So I kind of want to avoid that. I want to build something that's consistent, and I think now is the perfect time to do it. I obviously wouldn't recommend this for someone who's just starting out, like you got no money, you're gonna go try to build a brand, you're gonna have a lot of trouble with that. So if you're just starting out, you can go and kind of watch my chapter 1 of my journey, the chapter 1 of starting from 0, getting designs on on Etsy and just putting them on clothes on Printify and selling them, stuff like that. I think that'll help you out a lot, and kind of just learning the ins and outs of TikTok Shop and how to make good content and everything. You can watch my chapter 1 journey, but I think now I'm ready to turn the page and start chapter 2 and document this journey of building a clothing brand on TikTok Shop. This is gonna be like a TikTok clothing brand, but it's gonna show you, like, that's the essence of it. I have my Shopify too. I do good sales on my Shopify. It's probably like 60-40. Revenue 60% comes from TikTok Shop, 40 from Shopify. But I'm gonna build it using TikTok. Like, I'm not gonna have Instagram or anything. It's really gonna be done on TikTok. I'm gonna document the whole journey, tell you guys everything, show you everything. Obviously I've shown my shop like a bunch of times, so it's no secret. Like, I popped it up earlier in the video and stuff, but I'm super excited for this. I'm excited to bring you guys along. I know it's not gonna be easy, but nothing that's easy is worth it, right? We wanna build something with longevity, and we're gonna grind, and it's gonna be worth it at the end of the day. So where I'm at right now, to kind of set the stage, I've gotten the samples of the hoodies that I'm gonna be selling, like my new line, the collection. I've kind of thought of my customer avatar, what they're like, what they usually wear, what they do in their daily life, right? Do they study? Do they work? Are they in a relationship? They're not in a relationship. Like, I've kind of thought of all of that, and I've kind of came up with like the perfect avatar. And I know these hoodies that I have like meet that avatar very well. I've even found like people who create content on TikTok that matches with that perfectly. But for now, it's just gonna be like creating the content with it, talking about it on live, trying things like photo posts with it. Like, there's gonna be a lot of experimentation going on. But yeah, the 4 hoodies, they're priced at $58 each. I'm doing them through Printify because I also thought about, like, let's say I want to do more volume, right? If I'm bringing in inventory, like, I've had trouble these past few months where I had inventory. I've had like custom made products and everything, but like the scale, the volume, I couldn't do it. I couldn't reach certain levels that I wanted to reach. Like, the max shirts I was gonna be able to sell and ship myself and store myself was like 1,000 a month, which is great. But hoodies take up more space, they're more expensive to ship and stuff like that. So this makes sense to have inventory, and I want to have infinite scale where I have a bunch of I make a ton of content, I go on live, I have a ton of affiliates, a ton of influencers posting it. Even if I'm traveling, operations are still running just as usual, smooth as usual. Printify is taking care of it. I have a viral video, 2, 3, 4 viral videos. I'm gonna take full advantage of those viral videos and get all those sales. I'm not gonna sell out of anything. Printify is gonna handle shipping it to the customer quickly and in a reasonable time frame. Now I don't have the worry of, oh, I need to get it to the customer in 3 days because I have made to order, right? They gave my shop the ability to do made to order items. So it's gonna be kind of like the first collection of it, my first avatar. I wrote down what they're like and everything like that. And we're gonna get right to it. This is kind of like episode 1 of chapter 2 of my journey, just setting the stage. Again, if you're just starting out on TikTok Shop, go watch chapter 1 and things will make a lot more sense. And I'm at 5,400 orders on TikTok Shop right now. In these last 3-4 months, there's probably like another 1,000 on Shopify. But the goal is to end the year, and I'm gonna set an ambitious goal. But I don't know, I feel like there's just something about saying your goal into the camera to yourself. Even if not many people watch the video, none of that matters, but just saying it to yourself, that kind of keeps you motivated. So the goal to end this year is end it on 10,000 orders. I know it's very ambitious, I know it's lofty, but I think it's possible. I believe I can do it. I believe I can end this year 10,000 orders. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to work, and I will see y'all in episode 2.